Let's take a trip down memory lane with a series that was so horrible, so awful, everything about it was just wrong. You all know I'm talking about Velma. Watched every episode of that. It got worse with each one. It was just terrible. There's no other way to call it. It was terrible. Just terrible. That's it. Absolutely terrible. Let's take a look here back at Velma's Rotten Tomatoes score. Audience score of 7% and a critic score of 40%, both rotten. The only show that scored worse than this for the year was Cleopatra. You know, the whole race swapped Cleopatra thing. Well, I ain't gonna even touch on that right now. So you can about Velma and how bad it was. It was absolutely terrible. Now, even while I was going through my reviews for Velma and videos that I did afterwards, I said that I had gotten information, insider information that Velma had been renewed for a second season before the first one even came out. So it didn't matter how badly this show did. They had already greenlit a second season for it before the first one even came out. Now, there was some who were saying that the show was so terrible, it's not going to have a second season. But like I said, and I believe I was the first person to say that. If anybody else said it, well, okay, but I do believe I was the first person to say that the information that I got is that this show, Velma, was greenlit for a second season before the first one was even complete. Well, it's been officially confirmed now. Velma Season 2 is officially confirmed by Warner Brothers Discovery. Velma Season 2 is officially happening at Warner Brothers Discovery. Can it turn around the hate of Season 1? Season 1 was such an unmitigated disaster. But like I said, it was already greenlit for a second season, so I'm not surprised by this. I'm just letting you all know the information that has come to hand. It's coming back officially. Last year, HBO Max's Scooby-Doo's inspired series Velma took the world by storm, more like took the world by crap, but alright, for all the wrong reasons, yep. Slammed by critics and audiences, gaining historically low review rates and showing all signs of being one of the most hated animated projects ever released. It seemed the only thing guaranteed was that the show would not be seeing a renewal anytime soon. At least that is what many assumed would happen. But given its huge ratings, mainly being driven by hate watching. Now, that hate watching thing is a little controversial for me because I have till this day never seen any kind of actual episode ratings for Velma yet. If they're out there, somebody knows about it, they could let me know, but I have never seen any. So you talk about all this hate watching people. I don't think it's hate watching people. People were talking about it online about how much they actually disliked it. But I don't think a lot of people were actually watching it. Aside from myself, who was doing reviews for that and a few others, that was it. But could be wrong. And people who didn't believe the show could be as bad as the reviews made out. It looks like Velma Season 2 is now officially happening. Okay. They announced it at the Annecy Festival, which saw them revealing details of the upcoming animated projects after months of speculation and rumor that Velma would incredulously be getting another bite of the cherry. The panel confirmed that Mindy Kaling's reimagining of the Scooby-Doo franchise as an R-rated murder mystery will be getting new episodes for everyone to enjoy or enjoy hating some more. Like I told you, it was inevitable. I knew it was going to happen. While there has been no further details revealed about how the second series will take on, brought the many criticism of the first, if at all, it is pretty much guaranteed that the voice cast, including Kaling, Constance Wu, Sam Richardson, will be returning to voice their unique version of the much-loved Scooby-Doo gang. Yes, we're getting a race-swapped Shaggy, Asian Daphne, an Indian Velma, and Fred, who's the only white guy who gets plenty of hate because he has a baby dick and everybody hates him. Yeah, that's what everybody wants to see from Scooby-Doo. Oh, and of course, no Scooby. No Scooby. They go on here last week and how did Velma become such a hated series? I could tell you, but let's see what they have to say. There are many reboots that are not as well received as the source material they are based on. Masters of the Universe comes to mind. Velma became one of the most hated reboots in TV history almost as soon as the first episode dropped earlier this year. A Scooby-Doo series without its central canine. Yeah, and why did they replace Scooby with some kind of weird operation named Scooby that involves cutting the brains of teenagers out of people's head and putting it was just stupid. The show seemed to hit every dip in the road with fans of the franchise, and even the hate aimed at Scrappy-Doo over the years became only mild gripes in comparison to utter detestation. Okay, that's pretty much hated. Velma talks about every review site and channel. From the humor to race swapping, there were no aspects of the show that did not get someone's back up, and although critics' scores were on par with many other mixed review shows, audiences pummeled the approval rating into the ground so far that the series became the worst show ever according to IMDb and currently has a 7% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So the question is, why would Warner Brothers Discovery want to plow on with more? Because like I said, they already greenlit a second season for it. But anyway, it seems that the die was probably cast long before audience hate for Velma surfaced. Exactly. I told you the information that I got when they greenlit a second season for Velma before the first season even came out. As the world began slamming the show, it was revealed that the placeholders were already set for various aspects of a second season, meaning that it is likely the production had already been given a green light prior to the first season airing. What did I say? However, with WBD clearly very happy to pull the plug on projects deep in production or even completed, then why would they continue with Velma? The huge viewing figures will certainly have been a strong deciding factor, but with the gamble payoff, I don't even know what these huge viewing numbers are, because I've never seen them. Never seen them. But bottom line, Velma is officially confirmed for a second season, despite its abysmal ratings, its abysmal Rotten Tomato audience score and viewer score. We're getting a second season of a race-swapped Velma, a race-swapped Shaggy, a race-swapped Daphne, and Fred as the only white guy with a baby dick that everybody hates, yes. And of course, no Scooby. Can't wait to see what kind of crap they're going to do next, because I probably have no strength in me to watch this shit again. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. I have a different opinion. I'd love to hear it. You like the video, should hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell, notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.